To the Sierra Madre, Buckskin Chronicles Book 6, by B.N. Rundell, narrated by Scott Miller. 1. Ready. A winter in the high lonesome without preparation is an open invitation to a long and painful death. Many a tale has been told by the pioneers and trappers who explored the high country, of friends found with icicles hanging from their beards, with frozen hands clasped tightly to their weapons, while sightless eyes stared at the endless ocean of white before them. Pilgrims that wander into the mountains thinking they can handle anything that comes their way soon find snowdrifts anywhere from 10 to 30 feet in depth. They foolishly try to make their horses, that have more sense than their riders, plow through the frozen crust on the snow to their own peril. Such fools should never be let out of the city, and should stay where they can at least find shelter in some broken-down shanty. There is no refuge for fools in the mountains. Caleb led the way as he trailed the pack-horse with the elk carcass tightly secured. Clancy followed on her long-legged Appaloosa mare that was a spitting image of the stallion under Caleb. He stopped and waited for Clancy to pull alongside as he rested his hands on the saddle horn and took in the view before him. In the midst of a grove of aspen with the golden leaves quaking in the breeze, the white bark framed the view of the valley below them, with the snow-dusted mountains providing a backdrop of majesty, outlined by the brilliant blue and cloudless sky. He took a deep breath, looked over at his red-headed, freckle-faced wife, and said, "Have you ever seen anything as beautiful as that?" as he motioned with a nod of his head to the panorama before them. She smiled at the broad-shouldered man astride his Appaloosa stallion, and remembered the first time she saw him, almost a decade ago. A scared girl that was hiding out in the brush with her big black dog, Two-Bits, after having witnessed the massacre of the small wagon train that she and her mom and da were traveling with through the Wind River Mountains. A Crow raiding party had killed everyone, and now she saw another Indian with a white man and a boy about her own age. But she was fortunate to be taken in by the man, Jeremiah, and his wife, Laughing Waters, that were the adopted parents of Caleb, the young man that was now her husband and father of the child they were expecting. Resting her hand on her...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?